All right, now on the count of three. On the count of three, Worldwide Plays. 1, 2, 3. Worldwide Plays! Listen to each other, support each other, sell each other out.
There's a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan club. Why would anyone join a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan club?
You know, some people who share the same interests like to get together and discuss them. It's a community.
I don't think I've ever seen that show.
It's about a pretty girl who kills undead monsters. Speaking of which, can you get dressed? We have to be there in like 10.
I think Erika likes that show. Maybe I should join the club. BVESFC is a nice ring to it.
You know, Erika is going to be there tonight. Sam.
How can they have a club already? Semester only started 2 weeks ago. Hey, remember back when we toured?
Yeah.
Remember the guy? Hi, I'm Pradisha. I'm the editor of the Indian Women's Magazine. I'm also the leading soprano of the National College Women's Singing Group, placed 5th in the country. I'm also the captain of the Indian Women's Lacrosse, and I'm also the president of the Community Service Association of America Award. And hi, everybody.
Indian Women's Lacrosse. And your point is?
I need to participate in more things.
Join a club.
I don't know what club to join.
Join the Latin club.
It's nerds.
Join the raw milk drinking club.
Hipsters.
Join the politics club.
They're so political.
What about fiction?
It's full of people who write.
Yeah, surprising.
So why would they need me?
Why wouldn't they need you?
Because they have better people already.
Better how?
They belong to a club.
Okay. Then do you think you're too good for a club or that you aren't good enough?
Well, why do I have to be limited to one position?
Okay. I've got it. Join the Indian Women's Lacrosse team.
They wouldn't have me. I don't know how to play lacrosse. Hey, why are we going to this movie again?
It's not a movie. It's the film club's recruitment propaganda movie thing, where they get new people to join. It's like an exhibition of films they work on.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but in layman's terms, film refers to the projection of images onto a very large screen. I believe such things are called moving pictures.
Yeah, they really are just looking for an excuse to show everybody how cool they are.
You know, people involve themselves in these activities because, believe it or not, they actually enjoy being around people who share the same pastimes and hobbies they do.
I don't think so. The meetings, the t-shirts, the bake, selling, it's just to prove to themselves that they have friends.
Why is your trip lag forward? Your homework is in my folder again!
Come to think of it, that should be a proof in geometry. I don't know. But anyway, prove you have friends.
Oh, I told you not to put your stuff in my folder. Do you not have a folder of your own?
Oh, I do, but yours is far roomier.
I think the roots of your problem may extend deeper than I had originally suspected.
Okay, seriously, though, dude, why are we going to this movie?
Why do anything?
Exactly.
Okay, you're getting philosophical and not in the interesting way. Let's go.
Who else was going, do you know?
Why?
Well, there's no reason.
Erika's going.
You didn't tell me that.
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes.
Oh. That's nice.
Look, Erika's presence notwithstanding, we'll be late if we don't leave right now.
Well, I have absolutely no reason to leave this dormitory, okay? There's no one knocking on our door or anything. The show will go on without us.
What could you two possibly be doing in there that would take you so long?
Thank you, everyone, for coming to our presentation. I appreciate that so many of you had absolutely nothing to do tonight. We'd like to give a big film club thank you to our long list of lackeys who all managed to drag themselves out of bed each morning in the futile hope that working as meaningless cogs in this vast production would give them some purpose for their sorry existence. And I also want to apologize for how drunk our editors were due to the arbitrary and unprofessional cutaways to random cute girls during the movie. We'll try to do it again next year, unless, of course, you want us to.
I assume that you didn't think the presentation had its upside.
The food was good.
So you're starting your descent into hedonism as evidenced by your abandonment of culture. Inevitable, really.
If I truly was a hedonist, I wouldn't have watched that just now.
Well, I think Erika's here. Try to pretend like you like the movie. She helped produce it. She's a part of the club.
You know, I'd really rather just tell her how I am thinking.
You know, just because you have no problem loudly declaiming this film as a piece of garbage or terrifying that group of freshmen doesn't mean you can handle a one-on-one, especially with the girl.
Those freshmen, they were walking way too slowly.
Hey, Evan! So, what did you think of the presentation? Did you see the in the bedroom scene? I worked on that.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of Truffaut's New Wave Emptiness.
I love Truffaut. Do you, Sam?
He's okay, I guess.
Yeah, I totally love Truffaut. Yeah, no, it was totally Truffaut. That part was really great. The crossfading, yeah. Although I think that Oliver's entrance in the giant praying mantis costume might have been a little bit too much.
I know, but John, he thought that praying mantises were ideal for the movie's ultra-feminist theme due to the very violent and aggressive manner in which the female mantis devours the male right after copulation.
Oh, is that what happened to John? In that case, you should watch out, Evan.
No, I just wanted to ask you guys for some help on something.
Something other than sexual cannibalism, you mean?
Yeah, a movie project. It's kind of a conceptual piece. I'm trying to submit it to the club heads. There's this annual contest and, you know.
Okay. Yeah, sounds great. Yeah, let me know when you need us.
Yeah, let me know. I mean, if I'm not doing something more important.
Okay. I'll see you guys around.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? She asked you to help her with her movie. That's an open invitation right there.
She didn't ask me, she asked us, and she only asked that because it's her job. I'm sure she has to get assistance somewhere, and we were just closer to her than the orphanage.
Well, there are plenty of kids on campus she could have asked instead, but she asked you, didn't she?
Well, she did ask me instead of the other kids.
Right, instead of the other kids.
Right, who could have easily been suckered into a job, I am sure, so blindingly easy that even the school mascot could do it.
You're so close!
I mean, what am I, like a pity case to her or something?
Yeah, that's it. She pities you, as do I.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to the library because they're going to think it's weird that I'm showing up. I'm not like a part of their club.
That's fine, totally. I totally understand. Instead, why don't you meet me in the library tomorrow at around 2 o'clock? Because I need your help with my philosophy paper.
Wow, you're not trying to trick me, are you?
Yeah, that would be pretty philosophical, wouldn't it? Where am I? Why am I here? What is this library I am in? I'm just trying to pit you between two opposing forces, bro.
How maliciously Hegelian of you. Okay, so we should probably...
Oh, hi! Fancy meeting you here in the library. So what exactly are you applying for?
I'm not supposed to tell, really. The council members of the film club like all potential applicants to submit a short film, and it's a screening process.
Council members? That sounds...
Bureaucratic at best and autocratic at worst.
I was going to say a little formal.
Well,
Oh, hey! Oh my God! I totally forgot that my track meet is today. I thought it was Tuesday. I'm so sorry. Erika, I've got to go. You know, anything I would have done, Sam, is great. Cool, guys. Bye.
So,
no, what? Oh. So where are the other club members?
I couldn't really round up a lot of people for this, personal project and hanging out with friends.
What's your movie about?
Well, the film club heads gave us a list to choose from. Love, angst, loss, existential crisis, French suicide.
Sounds like something at the back of the foreign films rack at Blockbuster.
Excuse me?
No, why would you pick elements from their master list? I mean, do you like whispered, unintelligible declarations of eternal love mixed in with gratuitous close-ups? I mean, I'm just guessing here, but if I were to go through a quick summary of your film, it would probably go something like this. Paris, the Louvre, crying in the rain, taking drugs in the rain, lots of unintelligible dialogue and subtitles, rain, and then they jump off the Eiffel Tower together. In the rain, of course.
You don't know how important this is to me. You don't know how long I've waited for an opportunity like this.
Hey, look, I'll help.
You're just fine with taking a part in my movie, but too cool to talk to me like a human being? No, you're just afraid, okay? Like, you hide behind being smart or whatever, but you're just afraid of being afraid.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Where do you want me to
Just
put the
listen.
tripod?
Just listen. Fire in the library. Interior, day, Jameson Memorial Library. Students reading, absorbed in their studies. A girl absentmindedly looks out the window, sees a wisp of smoke trailing through the air. Cut to another girl, buried in her books. She suddenly looks up, sniffs the air. Something's burning. The students begin to notice, at first slowly, but then with increasing panic, that a massive conflagration is spreading from shelf to shelf, engulfing the books, the aisles, the computers. Slam cut to flaming books falling from the shelves, chairs being upturned, kids running and screaming, the library in total disarray as fire is shooting throughout the building. To be continued.
That's really good. Are you submitting that?
No, I don't think they'd go for it. It's too messy.
Okay. Well, hey, here, let me start. You said you were doing like a
What are you
wide
majoring
angle.
in?
What? Oh. I'm not sure. Actually, maybe English or foreign languages.
Oh yeah? I couldn't figure you for an international man of mystery. Listen, I'm going to the club headquarters Friday to hand this in and make a presentation. Do you want to come with me?
Why?
We're required to have an assistant on hand or our proposal won't be accepted. So that could be you.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'd be happy to.
Hey. How was the shoot with Erika?
It was fine.
What did you film?
Stuff.
I hope you aren't this taciturn while helping me write my essay.
It went well.
And?
And Erika's movie is really great.
Did anything, happen?
Don't you need to write your paper?
I'm almost done. I finally figured out what I'm writing about. Speaking of hot topics, I heard you were going to present Erika's movie with her. That's great. She's been working on it for a really long time.
Wait, you knew about the movie beforehand?
Oh, yes. She told me at one of the frat parties last week.
What?
You were there, right?
Yeah, I'm sure I was there. I haven't missed one yet. There's nothing I enjoy more than the experience of hanging around at 2 in the morning amidst piles of bile-soaked undershirts and crushed cans of Corona while watching drunkards vomit, teeter, and bellow obscenities to each other.
You know, they're actually fun.
Yeah, how is shifting your weight from one side to another for several hours fun? Parties are just chaotic spheres of noise and barely concealed social panic.
Hey, pardon my keg-soaked ignorance, but how do you spell misanthrope?
M-I-S-A-N-T-H-R-O-P-E.
You know what they say? Takes one to spell one.
I am not a misanthrope. I have a hard time talking to people.
Well,
sometimes.
at the parties, it's not impossible. They're all completely wasted anyway. They won't remember anything you say to them.
I know it doesn't matter. I'm afraid of being afraid. Yeah, well, that and being vomited on by kids I'm not entirely sure don't represent the missing link we've been searching for all these years.
I'll see you tomorrow at Erika's presentation. Don't worry. We'll be all right.
Yeah, I know there'll be another chance. Although I may just be saying that.
So you're sure they absolutely won't accept your application without Sam being there?
No. Thank God you're here.
talk to him when I get back to the dorm. Or I'll kick the crap out of him.
You say so.
Who is it?
You know who?
Go away! Go to your girlfriend or your fraternity brothers.
To my who?
You know who, Erika.
I'm not dating Erika.
What do you mean you're not dating Erika? I just saw you two together.
Interesting point, which brings us back to why I'm knocking. I was there last minute supporting her because she couldn't do her presentation. Because you weren't there. Because you were at home doing this. I mean, what is this?
I did come. I saw you two together and I thought that you were together.
Geographically, that's true. Figuratively, it's not. Because I haven't even seen the movie, so I wouldn't know what to present. We were both waiting for it.
Is she still there?
Yeah, they just kicked her out. She's sitting on the film club stoop with all her clips piled around her, like a jilted bride in a rejected wedding flower.
I gotta go. Hello. I'm gonna assume you can all hear me. You had a scheduled appointment earlier today, right, with Erika Mason. She was missing a part of her presentation. I'm the missing part. Hi. And by the way, it is a cliche to meet in an old abandoned theater. I mean, I guess it's to be expected from people who only like foreign films where everyone speaks in Czechoslovakian for 2 hours and then kills themselves in a vat of Nutella. and anyway, I don't know how much of the movie she showed you or if she showed you any of it at all, but I want to tell you about the other one. I don't think anyone else has read it yet but me. It's in a quiet library somewhere with very lenient librarians who don't mind adventurous and pyromaniacal film crews in their stacks. Everything is very peaceful and serene, and the opening shot is of a girl reading a book, and she turns towards the camera. She has the eyes of someone who knows a great joke that she's keeping for herself alone, but that you could soon know too. And, well, that's where they catch on fire, so I won't go into that bit. But I assure you, please, just look at it. Just give her another chance.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, you haven't told me what happened. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
I just freaked out.
I didn't mean for him to be so hard on you. He's just been really worried about you. He said you were holed up in your dorm for like days on end in misery.
Well, did he also tell you that he's a pathological liar?
No, he didn't.
Sam. Sam. I finished my paper.
Oh! What did you decide for your final thesis?
Listen to this. Throughout human history, mankind has been irresistibly driven by the urge to metaphysically write his name in the snow. However, man must ultimately choose between self-actualization and contribution to a common good. What do you think?
I think you should start a philosophy club.
Would you join?